Good morning, wherever you are. It's time for the Monday Minute. I'm Christian Paul. I hope you all had a great weekend. We have Jan with us here again, as always. What are we going to talk about today? We're going to delve in just a titch to Yorktown Memorial Hospital. Now, first, I'm going to preface this by saying, through a series of events, things ended the way they ended due to a whole string of events that had to happen precisely the way they did and precisely in the timeline that they did. On a later episode, I will divulge further into that, but I will say anything, it's like a giant math equation, okay? One thing in a sequence out of step, nothing would have happened. Nothing. All right. Now, Denny and I have not had a chance to review a whole lot out of Yorktown as of yet, although we do have everything downloaded. But we're just going to talk about maybe the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes that we were there. Thank you to our guide. I don't want to use his name because I don't have permission to use his name, but great guy. We hit it off very well, and we will go from there. Going in, the first thing we like to do. Well, I'm gonna back this up just a little bit. Before going in, always getting things in order. I'll elaborate on that at another time too, but there are certain procedures that we follow for our own safety, shall we say. Now, going in, one of the first things we like to do, some teams will do this with a digital recorder. We do it with body cams. we go in. I've already got my front body cam up running. There is a brief reel on our YouTube channel right now where you can check out. I have my front body cam on, and I'm in the process of setting up my back body cam. So, like, we're not even 20 feet past the door at this location. Okay, we are. I don't know. I mean, I was literally a couple feet away from it. Denny the same way, just a couple feet away from it, getting things set up. And as I'm setting up the rear body cam, I get a, hey. So I've been in this building, less than a couple of minutes, and they know I'm there. They know Denny is there. After this goes, oh, and by the way, when you go to YouTube, give it a like, give us a sub, please. I know you're watching. I can see by the demographic. A lot of people have checked out what we've got posted from Yorktown so far. So give us a sub, give us a like. It's just one click, please. I'm asking. I'm too old to beg, but I'm not too proud to beg, which is a segue to a song, but that's a whole different scenario here. Okay, so we go down the hallway. We're getting, the rundown of the hospital, and I'm going to do some back and forth flips with the phone, so you could see some of this stuff on the screen. Okay, this is on our Facebook page, so you can check this out at your leisure. All the footage in here is from Denny's front body cam. And on the body cam, it happened really, really fast. So what I did was I went through the footage and I did a couple of freeze frames just to make things easier to see. Now we are in the chapel at this point. Once again, the pictures are from Dennis' front body cam. Once again, I took some freeze frames out of it. Pictured is our guide, and I am just to the right of the guide, and you can kind of tell by his facial expressions and the way his head is tilted. There are times he is looking at me and talking to me. Okay, so you got that perspective. Okay, I'm gonna do some flip arounds here. This is the first still out of this. That is in the chapel. Okay, trying to give you a big enough view here. That's in the chapel. Now what happens is, okay, now that rod there in the middle, I think that's just falling dust or something. I'm not going to say that that's anything para. I mean, it could be, but I don't believe it to be. Now, if you notice, close to our guide's head, things start getting a little black. I'll go to the next one. And they're getting a little more black. Now, initially, when Dennis sent me this footage to review on my own, because he felt he had something, and originally I thought, did Dennis wave his arm in front of the camera? And that's what made things go black? But there are two issues with that theory, as you'll see as we get into this. Let me advance this one more time here. A little more black. Bring that up again here. That's the picture I'm looking for. Initially, I thought maybe Dennis waved his arm in front of the camera, but I proved myself wrong. I debunked my own theory for two reasons. One, the GRC body cams have gotten excellent infrared. There is no other light source in this series of pictures other than Denny's body cam. Okay, there is no ghost light, IR light, anything like that. This is strictly off his cam. But See how dark it got there? I think there's one more after this if I did this. I'm looking for the right picture. It's there. That's I guess that's what I'm looking for. Everything kind of blacks out. There is another picture in my computer that I thought I had included in this, where it totally blacks out the area in here, and you can't even see the doorway. The reason I'm saying this is not Denny's arm, because if you look at our guide's face, his face stays lit by the IR the entire time. Okay? I will work this clip a little bit as time allows and see if I can put this in enough of a slow-mo that you could see it in a moving picture kind of format here. But it came through, and there, like I said, there's one shot that's actually darker than this. I thought I included it. Obviously, I did not. A thousand pardons on that. But then you go to the next clip, and you could see it. It's kind of it goes away. All of this happened within, maybe 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Definitely not Denny's arm going in front of the camera. Plus, looking back on it, it was extremely warm in that building. It was in the low 90s outside, and I'm sure it was in the low 90s in that building. And the dew point was probably the same as the temp. It was brutal. Anyway, something for you to ponder today. I'm sure we have more interesting things from this location to come. That being said, questions, comments, you know where to put them. Something you'd like me to give you an opinion on, you know where to put that too, and you know I'm always good for an opinion. As you go through your day, please be good to each other. That's all we got. Peace out.